this triangle has no base, no height, but I can still find its exact area. Most students start by finding the area using this formula, half base times height. But where exactly is the height? This is not horizontal, so this messes up so quickly that most students give up. Instead of using this formula, use this formula instead. Ignore how scary it looks. It's just a pattern which I will be showing you quickly. This formula is known as the shoelace formula. So in this diagram, these points you have here represent the x and y coordinates. So for us to use this formula, this is what we are going to do. Have our x and y coordinates. So x1 is 1 and y1 is 2. x2 is 4 and y2 is 6. And we have x3 to be 6 and y3 to be 3. In drawing this table, you must close this table with the first points. So we're going to have 1 and 2. Watch this. This is where it sticks. So we're going to be drawing our lines diagonally and multiplying. x1 we multiply y2. So 1 times 6 will give us 6. Then we have plus. x2 we multiply y3 to give us 12. x3 will multiply y1 to give us 12, right? We are all multiplying. Then we close the bracket. Then we subtract y1 multiplying x2 to give us 8 plus y2 multiplying x3 to give us 36. Then we have y3 multiplying x1 to give us 3, right? We close the bracket. Area is equal to 1 over 2 30 minus 47, right? The area cannot be negative and the essence of these absolute values. So we're going to have it as 1 over 2 times 17. Area therefore is going to be equal to 8.5 square units. And these are our answer. So you see, no base, no height, just the pattern, and we have the answer. So that's the idea. Let's run it one more time with another example, this time with negative coordinates. Now here is where most students mess up. Negative coordinates. The formula is the same. Just watch your signs carefully and you'll find it very easy to do. We're going to draw a pattern, the x and y. So have x and y. x1 is 2, y1 is minus 1, x2 is 5, y2 is 3, x3 is 7, y3 is minus 2. To complete the pattern, we must repeat the first point. So we have 2 and minus 1. Area is equal to 1 over 2. x1 multiplying y2 will give us 6 plus x2 multiplying y3 would give us minus 10. We are still adding. x3 will multiply y1 to give us minus 7. Now we subtract. y1 multiply x2 would give us minus 5. Then we add. y2 multiplying x3 would give us 21. And we add. y3 multiplying x1 to give us minus 4, right? Now let's simplify. We have the area to be equal to 1 over 2 multiplying minus 11, 12, right? Then we have our absolute value sign. So this is going to give us the area to be equal to 1 over 2, 23, right? And 23 divided by 2 is going to give us 11.5 square units. And that's our answer.